In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to configure single sign-on in Salesforce 5 minutes. We'll move through the Salesforce Lightning interface to enable single sign-on and set up a SAML configuration. Before we begin, make sure you're logged in with a system administrator profile and, if possible, test in a sandbox first. It's also a good idea to keep a second admin session open so you don't lock yourself out while changing authentication settings. Start on the Salesforce homepage. Open the gear icon and go to Setup. If you see an option labeled Advanced Setup, open it to access the full setup menu. In the Quick Find search box on the left, type Single Sign-On Settings. Select Single Sign-On Settings from the results to open the main configuration page for SSO. Click Edit at the top. Here, you can enable delegated authentication and federated single sign-on using SAML. Delegated authentication lets Salesforce call your external service to validate user credentials, while SAML enables users to authenticate with your identity provider and seamlessly access Salesforce. Choose the methods required by your organization, then click Save to apply the change. Next, you'll configure the SAML details. On the same single sign-on settings page, look for the SAML Single Sign-On Settings section and click New to create a configuration. Give this configuration a clear, recognizable name that matches your identity provider so it's easy to identify later. Now provide the core URLs from your identity provider. Paste the identity provider login URL. This is the SSO endpoint users are redirected to when they sign in. Add a custom logout URL if you want users who log out of Salesforce to be redirected back to your identity provider or a landing page you control. Include a custom error URL to catch authentication failures and route users to helpful instructions or a support page. These URLs typically come from your identity provider's admin console and should use secure HTTPS addresses. Enter any remaining required fields for your organization's setup, review the values for accuracy, and click Save. After saving, plan a controlled test with a pilot user. Open a fresh browser or an incognito window, confirm the login flow redirects to your identity provider, and verify that you land back in Salesforce without being asked for a password. If something doesn't work, use your separate admin session to adjust settings. Keep your standard Salesforce login available for break-glass access until SSO is fully validated. That's it. You've enabled single sign-on and created a SAML configuration in Salesforce quickly and safely.